Unbelievable. It is my pick. I own it. I use it more than any other tool that I have because I use it to trim all the palm fronds off my house. This will get what ordinary handheld pruners will not get. It has an extension pole. All right, that extension pole is going to give you up to 12 feet of reach, and you can trim pretty much anything within 1 inch of diameter. If you want to switch it to a handheld, all you do is take the pole out, move the battery down to the bottom, and now you can trim there. I know it's not cheap. It is worth every penny. I'd pay $239 for this, okay? I love it because it works. The batteries are the best in the business, okay? I rarely even have to charge the battery. I'll be out there for 45 minutes, and I've got no problem. Trimming. I never have to get on a ladder. I never have to worry about reaching because I've got the long reach pruner, which, by the way, as I told you before, I can stretch it out. I can lengthen it as long as I want or shorten it. It locks into place, okay? I've got that one set up this way. This, look at the size of this stick right here, okay? And I want to show you how it works. You have to hit the squeeze, and it goes right through. Then it backs out. So this is bamboo, and I don't know if you can see how that trims right through there. Stuff is unbelievable, all right? Goes right through, like nothing. It cuts right through it. It works the same on trees, shrubs. In fact, I'm gonna get some limbs that are up in the tree in a minute. Before I do that, I'll introduce you to Bobby Milliken. And by the way, this is a little bit bigger than 1 inch, so it goes through. It's just, it's not quite wide enough to get through, but I've got other branches that are about 1 inch up there that I'll show you. Order it. If you do any trimming around your yard or your trees are hanging in front of your picture window or you've got limbs or branches, order it. You will absolutely love it. Bobby's standing by. Bobby, you know this is top 3 easily all-time tools that I've purchased.
Yeah, you and I guy have some similar tastes. I think this is probably both one of our top 3 tools from the Sunjo line in the family. Of course, you know, they have so many great things. They are the leader in outdoor DIY, giving you the tools, giving you the confidence to get out there and get the job done. So you have that peace of mind, you have that confidence. You don't have to borrow somebody else's tool or ask a neighbor. This thing is amazing. This is a bypass cut pruner. So Guy talked about how many slices this could do. We're talking about 500 cuts on one battery charge. And I'll bring it closer to camera so you can see what I mean about bypass cut. What that means is once it goes through, it continuously cuts all the way past the blade. So that's what I mean when I say a bypass cutter. You're going to get a nice, clean, consistent cut every time. And to Guy's point, guys, this is very sharp. So yes, it's not a toy. This is a powerhouse. Of course, you've got your lithium-ion battery right here. This is the Sunjo battery. So if this is your first time purchasing a Sunjo product, welcome. You got a great tool and a great battery. This is a $60 value, the battery by itself. If you already own one of our other Sunjo tools, well, but now guess what, guys? You've got a backup battery. You can't go wrong with this one, Guy.
No, you can. And by the way, to charge it, all you do is plug it in. We give you the charger. Here's the little battery check right on the front. There's a little button right there. You hit that button. All 3 means I'm good to go. So here it is as your handheld. And again, that's how it works. You just give it a squeeze. It automatically opens up on its own when you're done. I am going to grab the pole model. And all you do is just pop the pole in the middle. I'm going to stretch it out a little bit and then lock it. Make sure we're ready to go. And we are. So all I've done is I've taken the tool and I put it way up here and the handle is still down here. If I come over here, you'll see now, this is what I use it for with my palm trees. We have kind of a faux tree put up here, but we put some branches up here so you can see. So even if I want to do one like this, it goes right through. I'll go right here. See how I'm trimming? Even the smaller ones, it clips right through. All I'm doing is giving it a little squeeze. I'm going to go over here and get this one. Look at that. Bigger branches, no problem. I'm trimming this entire thing and I never had to get on a ladder. Look at this. I mean, you can see why I love this so much, all right? Because normally, when I did this before, I would have to get up on a ladder. I'd have to try to trim it down. It is so easy. It is lightweight, all right? Only weighs about 5 pounds. It comes with a 3-year warranty. All right, 3-year warranty, and I can adjust the size to whatever size I want. So if I'm not going up too high, or if I need to reach, you know what this is great for? The palm trees here that we have spikes on them. So you gotta be really careful. But if you're doing rose bushes, you can actually get into the rose bush without having to put your arm in there. I know it's not cheap, okay? I am telling you it's worth it. You break up the payments from $139 down to $27.99. Try it for 30 days. I guarantee you, you will not return it because you're gonna be like, where has this thing been all my life? I love the fact that you can articulate it. Look at this.
Yeah.
I can move it into any angle. So if I have to get over something, I can do that, right? Either way, I can articulate it. But Bobby and I will always tell you, whether it's a pole saw or this, you never want to get a ladder with something that cuts something unless you're professionally paid to do that. This is for the homeowner that wants to do it themselves, Bobby.
Yeah, and that's one of the most important points that we both make is that, listen, this is a way for you to do things yourself and a way for you to do things safely. Nobody wants to see themselves or their parents or their grandparents up on a ladder unsafe. I mean, that's the key is let's get the job done, let's get a job done right, and let's get it safely. Now, this is a 2-in-1. Back to your point, yeah, it's not a cheap tool, but if you think about it like this, guy, you are getting 2-in-1. You've got the handheld, and then how do you get it to this? You pop the battery off, that connects on the back. You pop the tool off, that connects on the front. This is about 4 feet in length. Don't forget, you've got a nice tension rod here that's already built in. There's no extra piece you have to install. You can get this bad boy about 2 more feet. This is like 6 feet across. So if you take a look, I've got a crepe myrtle tree back here. Now I can get way up here and get these high up branches that I would not have been able to get otherwise. How would I have had to get this? I would have had to get up on a ladder. You can see that stuff. And it's not safe. That's the whole point. You have the versatility of having a nice, tight, compact tool. Keep in mind, this only weighs 5 pounds, so this is nice and easy to use. And this pole can go up to, 6 feet, so you're definitely getting that reach. And the other point is, Guy, I want to ask you, if you're just joining our presentation, how are you currently doing your pruning? You're probably doing this old number, right? And I'll bring it closer. This is like old school, right? This feels more like the gym workout. If I have this is about, 3/4 inch. I can't even cut through that with those pruners, like get those out of here. But of course, with the Sunjo, this job is going to be nice and easy and simple. So it's small enough that you can do the precision work. Guys, you've got something small, you can still do that. But if you've got the bigger branches, those twigs, you can really get in there and slice and dice those very, very easily with the power of the Sunjo.
Yeah, for me, it was, and it's funny because the reason I bought it, I used it here, and I love that I didn't have to get on a ladder. And I kept thinking, man, I got palm trees, and every once in a while the palm trees will flower, and those things make a mess. The little seeds go all over the place. So I try to cut those off, and I couldn't do it. I used to lean a ladder on a palm tree, which is really dangerous because a palm tree is a round tree, and it's really hard with a tripod ladder to get up there. And I got this, and the first day I used it, I remember my neighbor across the street, Don, was like, hey, when you're done, you want to come over to my house? I got some things, and I was like, yeah, I love using this. I love the fact that we don't charge you extra for the extender pole. That is included. You're getting, you're getting a professional quality tool with a 3-year warranty for, $27 per month for 5 months. You are going to love this thing, all right? The battery is great. Here's a look at how it works. All you do is extend it to your desired length. And look at the size of the stuff this guy's trimming. These are not little 1/4-inch branches, all right? If it can fit in there, it'll cut it. And I don't know if you've got coconuts in your backyard. We actually do here. But
yeah.
it's interesting. Those things that hold the coconuts are really hard to cut because coconuts are heavy when they're full of coconut milk, right? Or coconut water, whatever it is. So you need something that's strong enough to get through, and this will do it. The battery is a great battery as well. I'm going to finish up here on this tree. I'm going to open it up a little bit. And if you go to my house 2 or 3 days a week, you'll see me outside with this thing. So I'll go to the other side, if we can get it, and I'll show you how this works. So all I do is I get it to whatever length I need, and I'm already a tall guy. So if I'm 6'3" and I get another 12 feet, I'm 18 feet in the air, and look, no problem. Goes right through. All right? I'll get a real thick piece right here. Look at this. No problem. I can trim all the way up over my head. And look, there's a real heavy piece. It goes right through. I just trimmed. Watch this. I'm going to trim everyone off on the other side. Clips it right off. So if you've got trees or branches that are in your way, maybe they're in the way of your viewing area. Look at that. I just completely cleaned all those branches out. When I'm done, all I have to do is open it up, collapse it down, lock it up. I usually keep mine on the pole. I don't use it as the handheld as often, but it's nice to know that you can, all right? It's nice to know that you've got two tools that do one job. $139 is a discount. It's on sale from $164. I'd pay $239 for this item. That's how much I love it. If you like to do your own stuff yourself, I recommend you try it. 30 days. It's only going to cost you 27 bucks. Get it home. Try it out for a month or two. You got 3 years to use it. 3-year warranty. All right? I don't know of any other company, even with our pole saws or any other power tool company that we have here, that gives you a 3-year warranty outside of Sunjoe. So they stand by their product, Bobby. That's another thing. I use it with confidence, knowing the company's behind me.
Yeah, I mean, Sunjoe is the leader in the outdoor space for home, lawn, and garden, making those lawns lush and those gardens look great. So whether you're an expert gardener or a weekend warrior like me, you're going to have the right tool for the right job, and so that's why Sunjoe is so good at that. I love about this is, like you said, it's a 2-in-1 tool. To your point, we give you the tool, we give you the battery, which is like a $60 value itself. We give you a nice protective cover. Remember, this is not a toy, and of course, we give you the charger to charge it up. Once it's charged up for a few hours, guys, you're going to get like over 500 cuts. You've got an 80-watt motor, and when you pop this onto the pole, remember this does extends an extra 2 feet. It also articulates. So all you do, you've got a nice dial. You just push it in here, and there's 7 different positions that you can get the handle into, and that's important when you're doing those kind of prickly bushes or those rose bushes, because then you don't want those touching you or around you. So now you've got a way to get in there and be more precise with your tool at different angles.
Look at this. I love it. All right, and remember, if you get something that's too big, no worries, just hit it twice.